Hey guys, welcome back for another day trading recap video. In today's video, I actually want to talk about a swing trade that we closed out a few days ago, but we found 9 days ago, and that swing trade ended up being one of the lead gappers today. And I want to talk a little bit about how I found that ticker again in this recap video, because pre-market was really slow. Market open was a bit of a disaster. Our best ticker today was borderline maybe PPSI, which it's been a multi-day runner and just not really the best ticker to trade. So I did a very small amount of trading today. And I feel like mentally I stopped trading a little bit too soon because there was a few more moves. I would say like 950 to, I don't know, 10:05 or so, or maybe even just 10. I don't know. It wasn't a great day, so I don't really regret anything. Anyway, let's go over to the trading screen and see what we got here. And so this is my YouTube channel, and if you just scroll down here a little bit and you see this, Wall Street Bets will love these. These are two tickers, two dumpster dives that I was talking about with very high short interest. XL is a ticker that a lot of you guys know. It was on a Wall Street Bet ticker. It was a meme ticker, but Root was a new one. And this ticker I found by just scanning for tickers with high short interest. One of the sites I like to use for that is highshortintereststocks.com. This one, I feel like it's not super accurate all the time, but at least it lists them. Short interest here it says 41% Root, which was really nice, but I've checked a few other sites like MarketWatch where they also have a short interest scanner, and the short interest on Root was much less on this one. Let's see here, 18%. And then if you go to Finviz, and then you type in, let's say, Root, and you scroll down here, this one is another classic example where the short float is that 19%, kind of like we're seeing from MarketWatch. Anyway, this was a classic ticker. I'll pull it up on my day trading or the chart here. This was a classic ticker that's, let's see, it had a low of 4.6. It was down right around like 84% from all-time highs, has a short interest, and those are two big things I'm looking for, and it's finding a little bit of a bottom here. So it had a bottom, and this is really where I think somewhere in this area I started accumulating it, and then we had this nice little pop up to the upside here. I was up like 10% and I took profits, and let me actually show you guys what this trade looked like. Very small size. I made 460 on it. Let me zoom in a little bit more here and close this. Yeah, but I said on my entry comments, 85% down from the highs, 20% short interest. This could be a solid dead cat bounce. Like at worst case scenario, this is looking like a good dead cat bounce. And then my exit comments, I didn't feel like holding. Was the best. There was a big resistance at the 4-hour chart, and I figured I'd sell and maybe rebuy. Which, if you look at my trade, this was actually a really good trade. Started accumulating here, sold near the big resistance. Now the only mistake I probably made on this one is just not rebuying. But with my small size, I walked away with 10%. So I can't really complain so much on that. Now let's actually look at this chart and go back to the 4-hour and actually go to my IRA account. And yeah, you'll see this trade pretty much exactly how it went. So we bought here, sold here, and then my goal was to rebuy, and that's the mistake I didn't do. I didn't rebuy this one. Now it's up 26%, and it's really strong right now. And this is a little bit what I mean by maybe I stopped trading today a little bit too early. But yeah, this ticker, exactly what I'm looking for, and that's why we called it out 9 days ago on our YouTube channel, talking about this swing trade. So let's actually see on the intraday and see how it's been performing. So yeah, I had a big gap up day. It's up on earnings, and trust me, when a ticker like this is dumpster diver is up on earnings, that's a really good sign, because this ticker has so many shorts, it can't really go any lower, and now day traders are trading it as well, which is just a recipe for a good move. And this is almost the most picture perfect stair stepper I've seen in a really long time. We had a 16% move here. Percentage wise, not the biggest mover, but still like price action wise, really clean. Your classic consolidation phase, and then a continuation. So this is literally gap, consolidate, and go. That's a classic gap and go ticker. With that first leg and then that second leg. This looks so good. So when I saw this ticker popping up, I decided to do a little bit of day trading on it, and I did a little bit of a pullback trade. We didn't get continuation, took a small win here with small size. It pulled back a little bit further and had that extra 10% bounce. I really stopped trading a little bit too soon. Like I said before, I could have done more trading from like 9:40 to 9:50 to 10 o'clock. It would have paid out. But today was so slow, and I had no ambition to keep trading that I just called it. with my small, $170 profit, which is, it feels like to me a total scratch day. It almost kind of feels like a red day because I didn't do anything today so much. But yeah, that's how trading is. You kind of have to act like a retired trader, and when there's the perfect trading opportunity, then you got to get aggressive. Otherwise, you're just going to be spinning your wheels and losing money trading chop. That's kind of what today could have easily been. ROOT, I really, really like what we see here. I'm happy I made a little bit more money on this trade here, but my trade was so small, it's not really worth it. In terms of like, where do I think this ticker is going to go? I think it's going to have a hard time breaking 6. But if we see it break 6, we could really see this one crawl up to former highs at 7, and then maybe this $850 zone. We got the 180-day simple moving average in this area, big time resistance. This should be an interesting zone. But first, we got to break that 7, and obviously we got to break that 6. But from where we are now, that would be a 37%, 38% rally. And from where I originally bought this ticker, that would be an almost an 80% rally. So, then I definitely would have sold too soon, or definitely would have made a mistake not rebuying. It is what it is, but when you see one of these tickers taking off that you just sold, you're like, why did I sell? But yeah, that's the day trader dilemma a little bit. The other ticker, PPSI, man, I was so unenthused about trading this ticker. I never really like trading tickers that are just like constantly popping up again and again and again on our charts, but without like good volume, and it's an engulfing candle here to the left, so that there's a lot of back holders on this ticker, and it's flushing like crazy. And intraday, I mean, look at this activity, it's just constantly flushing, really uncomfortable. But again, from 9:40 to about 10 o'clock, we had a really good move, and I should have been trading this, but something around like 9:40, I clocked out. I was like, you know what, we're getting nothing, I'm done. And then we did actually get a pretty good pullback here and a pretty good pullback here. That's a 7% move. This was like a 7% move again. So I could have made all my money from 9:40 to 10 o'clock easy. But it's always one of those things, when do you stop trading? And, it could have easily been one of those days where it goes up here and flushes again, and all of a sudden you're down 10% when you should have just walked away. Today was a really tough day to try to figure out at what point should I walk away. This whole week has actually been really tough. We had no really good movers this week. Hopefully tomorrow we get a little bit more action. It could also be today is Veterans Day, so there's not as many people looking at the charts and the stocks. I mean, banks are closed today, so I'm kind of thinking to myself, how many people are actually day trading today? So another day today just to take your profits and walk away, enjoy the holiday, and maybe we'll be back at it for tomorrow. But actually keep that in mind, since today is Veterans Day, tomorrow might be a little bit less action as well, since sometimes people take off, let's say Thursday, then Friday is a little bit of like this awkward day that people will just take off as well, and they kind of make a 5-day weekend out of it, which I think is a really great idea. Unfortunately, if you're going to be day trading Thursday and Friday, you're going to probably see a lot less volume. So again, this is not a day to like kick it unnecessarily hard, and we also might see a little bit less midday and late day action because it is a national holiday today. Oh man, I don't know if you guys saw, but PaySafe took a huge hit today on earnings, down 40%. Luckily it's a small position size, but this is one of my swing trades that just took a massive hit. XL is doing okay. We are up nicely on this one, but it just sold off, and now we're back to break even on XL. And SBEA is still consolidating, holding its highs or holding its lows. It's just kind of right around $10. And this is the SPAC taking Black Rifle Coffee public. But nothing really new on any of these. I think on PaySafe, since I have such a small position size, I might actually even average down. I think it's totally extended to the downside. But that's what I thought at $10, and that's what I thought at $13. So at one point you got to think, clearly I'm wrong about this ticker. And you don't always want to be averaging into losers, because that's how you make a big loss. And one last thing here for the Veterans Day holiday, if you go to NASDAQ.com, you can see here the stock market holiday hours. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can see all of the holidays for this year. And it looks like our next holiday is going to be Thanksgiving Day, November 25th. That's a Thursday. The market is closed then on Thursday. So it might be similar to this week, where Thursday Well, Thursday's open this week, but where Thursday is going to have a little bit slower action, and then Friday might have a lot of slow action today, because who knows if someone's going to really want to, do day trading after having a long Thanksgiving evening. I don't know, maybe, but maybe I'll take that day off. Who knows? Probably would be a good idea. All right, guys, that's going to be all for this recap. Good luck to anyone else that's still trading. Definitely be a little bit cautious, because it looks like overall the markets have a very, very low volume right now, which means it's probably not a bad idea to check out some of our NFT progress related. We got 2 NFT videos, and we're going to be coming out with more on our NFT journey videos. So if you've ever been curious about jumping into NFTs, this is the time to do it, because I'm just learning and we can learn together, and I'm sharing everything that I'm learning on the way with you guys. Oh, actually, look at that. PPSI just broke out with 1 million volume in a 1 minute candle. That's pretty good. I don't think I can get myself to trade this one. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay safe. Drop a like on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. And like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.